Well, today's event is part of Get Moving Week, and Get Moving is about mass participation events that promote the benefits of physical exercise to mental well-being.
I sort of hide away within the mental health system because I'm too scared to sort of open up to the rest of society, because you don't want to sort of judge you or think whatever they think. And I try to do quite a bit of physical exercise. And you're with people who are trying to do the same as yourself. And if you try to do everything you can, you'll feel happier anyway, because the people around you will be happier because they can see you're trying and trying to make an effort. When you're together doing something, it's more fun, isn't it?
I think the Times Change events all around the country will be a great opportunity for people with a mental illness to come into direct contact with the public and to be very open about their experiences and if they've got a diagnosis of a condition, so that people can just realise that there's absolutely no difference, there's nothing to be scared of. I think sometimes mental illness gets very bad press, and the things that make it to the media, unfortunately, are things like a paranoid schizophrenic killing someone, and that's what the focus tends to be, whereas there isn't really much about the achievements of people with mental illness who've recovered or are recovering, or just what they can do despite their illness, and they should be celebrated. And I think Times Change events will give people a chance to see that there are people who struggle can still achieve great things.
People experience discrimination in all sorts of ways. In a recent survey, I think 9 out of 10 people with a mental health problem had seen some kind of discrimination, and that can be through being excluded socially, having problems getting and keeping jobs, getting training. There are all kinds of ways that people are experiencing it.
I think I've come across a fair amount of discrimination in different settings. One good example which really upset me, I was looking into getting funding to go on a course, and I went to see the disability advisor at the college, and I walked in. She said, "Oh, so you're dyslexic?" Just making that assumption without asking me any questions whatsoever. And I said, "No, actually, I suffer from mental illness," and she just sort of stared at me as if I was lying, and continued to sort of speak to me in a very derogatory way.
And the other point of it is to bring people together, both with and without experiences of mental health problems, bringing them together for a common cause, such as this bike ride. Everyone's in it together. And then it's been shown that when people in these kind of situations talk to each other and get to know one another, that's when the stigma gets broken down. They're getting to know the people as themselves rather than labelling with a mental illness.